knock his knuckles.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sonic Adventure DX. I guess we could call this a mod showcase because I'm going to be taking a look at the Christmas mods for Sonic Adventure DX. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. So we're going to go in as Sonic. It's technically not a mod, it's more of a recreation of the DLC for the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure. So that's pretty much what I'm doing here, and we're going to check out some of the stuff that we have. First off, we have that giant tree right there with a massive star right there. And if we go to it, may this Christmas become your greatest day. We got jingle bells, and I'm going to be honest, this is really cute. Oh yeah, imagine that. We just get this nice tree right here. I mean, yeah, you can. It's pretty pixelated, but still, who cares? This is awesome. It's kind of sweet. But this isn't the only place where we can find some Christmas cheer. We can go even further here, and it still plays. I love it. Oh, it's not here. We have these little ones. Be careful not to eat too much cake. Don't you tell me what to do, okay? I will do that if I want to. That's my mistake to make. Is this the same one? Santa will bring gifts to all the good boys and girls. I love these little renditions of it. It's just, it's adorable as hell. Also, I've never heard past this this music before. But this isn't the only other place that we have. We have, I believe, 2 more spots, or maybe 1 more spot. Let's go inside of Station Square's.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Oh, we got these little trees right here. Merry Xmas to all of our fellow citizens. Station Square Mayor. What does this one say? Christmas sale now. Christmas sale now on Central Department Store. That's honestly pretty cool. They have like little advertisements and little messages. I know there's 2 more here. So this one is 2 lovers are playing Sonic Adventure on a holy night. Lucky. Is it them? Are they the 2? Don't expect too much. Oh, dude, really? If you've got high expectations, you'll just be that much more disappointed. You know, honestly, good advice, but maybe you're not supposed to be saying that to her. Just saying. It's not that I thought you were so great. I was just so lonely I could not stand being alone. Oh. Wow, that really just kind of took the moment away. Ugh, yikes. Let's spend Xmas going out with our Chow. Aw. You gotta raise that Chow to be a good boy. He's gonna be a good one. He's gonna be a good boy. Is there anything inside? Imagine. Oh, there it is. Wishing you a romantic Xmas, hotel manager. Well, at least it's not the Santa from Futurama. Wow, I didn't even expect that. Okay, I never looked inside. I never looked inside. So these are some of the messages that you get, and I'm going to be honest, I love the music renditions. Although I don't think the water fits. So we're going to go back inside. Door, work. This is honestly really cool. I wonder if... I believe it's just in Station Square where all these decorations are going to be, so... I don't know, this is really adorable. I'm loving this. So, I wonder if we can find any other people who might talk about whose dialogues might have changed. Oh no, this is just like all the post-games. Oops, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so I think that's it for the... Yeah, this is like all post-game stuff. This is the 98 version of it, so we have 1 more to take a look at, and I will be back in just a moment. Cars, get out of my way. I'm here having a good time with Christmas stuff. See you in a bit. What is that? Oh, it's just windows. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Now, I don't think it would be just, you know, a good idea to go as Sonic all the time. So, hey, look at that. We got an even bigger tree. And hold on, I want to get close to this tree. Look at all them lights. There's a Sonic head. There's a snowflake. See if you can tell right there. There's like little stuff right there. I want to go and see the other ones. Because I know there for sure has to be more. There's a big one right here. I think it's the same thing though. Snowflakes and Sonic heads, but you know what? That's awesome. There you go. Super blurry, but who cares? Merry Xmas, countdown to year 2000. I mean, technically we're in the year 2018 going to 2019, but still. This is one of 2 songs that will play on these days, for Christmas, at the time when the DLC was released. And these are actually, I believe, from Nights into Dreams. I like this one. It sounds okay. I mean, there's one that I like so much more, and I'm going to play that in a bit. But I want to see the rest of the trees that are around here. I want to go inside the hotel and see what's here. Oh, there's none here. Oh, this is pretty catchy. I like the music. Some pretty sweet stuff. Oh, what's wrong, hotel manager? What, just because it happened 1 year ago you didn't want to do Christmas? It's 1 year and you don't want to do Christmas? Did you give up already? You know what? I think he might have gotten complaints. It was like, this tree is in our way. Sorry, but we can't have the tree in our way. Is that couple still here? Oh, they're gone. Merry Xmas. Happy New Year.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Is that Station Square Burger? Oh, yeah. Oh, diner. But there's, I guess because of the it's closed because the more successful diner is still around. I never looked in the diner. I guess we can keep listening to this, but I want to go see the other diner. Run, Knuckles, run! Don't run into a lamp pole. Light post, light pole, whatever. Sounds like there's like people laughing. What do you say? Oh, yeah, that was a whole thing. She liked the guy, but she wants to talk to him or something, but she couldn't get any of the words out. It's honestly a very real thing. So let's go see what this.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
I want to see what this one says. Merry Xmas, best wishes. And this is my favorite one of the 2. It's acapella and it's just beautiful. I kind of have a soft spot for acapella music just because of how good it sounds. Just having people sing in harmony. But we're gonna stand right here. And honestly, I don't have much I can talk about except for, aside from the fact that Sonic Adventure has now been out for 20 years in the world. I mean, yeah, it's 19 for us in the United States, but in Japan, 20 years. It's interesting. So I wanted to take this time to just talk about my memories with Sonic Adventure because, I mean, aside from it being out for 20 years, just from its original release, this game, like I've said many times in the past, is my favorite Sonic video game. I think when I first played it...
I'd better hurry.
Knuckles, don't hurry me. When I first played it, it was just something that was really cool to see. You know, all the cinematic cutscenes and stuff. I mean, yeah, a lot of it was some of it was in-game and it was cheesy as heck, but at the time I really loved it, and it was my first exposure to a Sonic game of this kind of scale. Because prior to this, the only game I played was Sonic 1. I didn't know Sonic 2, 3D Blast, and the handheld stuff, and CD. I didn't know those existed, so this was my second Sonic game ever played. And it was on a Dreamcast that I got to play, that my brothers and I had, and this was one of the games that I used to not only love playing it, but I just loved watching someone play it. Where I would see my brothers go through Super Sonic's story before I even got close to it, because there were parts that were still difficult for me, like going through Big the Cat story because I didn't understand it at the time. Keep in mind, I was probably like...
noisy.
No, it's not, Knuckles. You're the only noisy one here. Anyways, it was the only it was big the cats because I didn't understand how to go through it. Keep in mind, I was about 8 or 9 years old at this time, possibly. And it's so crazy because now I can just go through it like that, and it just gives me a greater appreciation for the game, because honestly, this is the one game where playing as Sonic is where I feel this is the best feeling Sonic experience for me. I know there are people that are going to say otherwise, and I respect those opinions, but this is the Sonic game for me. If there was another game that played just like Sonic's stories, or like this game's version of Sonic's gameplay, with even greater levels and probably more branching paths, it would probably surpass this game as my favorite. But as of right now, this is my favorite. It has my favorite soundtrack. I love the graphics in it, even though the polygon count and the texture, even though the textures are low quality, the polygon count is not as high as games that came out later in the system's lifespan. And there are probably other quote-unquote better Sonic games, or maybe more engaging Sonic games, but this is just one that I loved so much. So that's basically the reason why I wanted to do this video, to talk about, just basically gush about some of my favorite moments, like going through Emerald Coast for the first time and running into Tails after his plane crashes, or fighting Chaos for the first time, not the first time, but like, yeah, fighting Chaos for the first time, just seeing that this liquid monster who couldn't get hit by bullets, playing as Knuckles, who I had no idea at the time would become my favorite character in the series. His design is awesome, his moveset in this game was awesome, the gliding was really cool. I didn't mind the emerald hunting, and honestly, it's interesting to see a character who is the last of his species in the game. Like, I just thought the idea behind it was so interesting. So, I at first didn't really appreciate a character like Amy Rose, but the more I played as her, the more, yes, her gameplay is a bit slower. I didn't have a problem with that. I honestly thought that she controlled pretty well. The hammer is very effective. It's much better than it is in later games. And, I do think she was...
This place is noisy.
I do think she was a bit more of an annoying character, but that has since kind of gone away. And, now we have no music. Oh wow, we have no music now. We'll go with this one. But yeah, I think Amy controls pretty well in this game. Okay, so that's what I was trying to get at. And had one of her, I think the very first level she has one of my favorite tracks in the game, and it's the guitar, and it's just amazing. Was it Bad Taste Aquarium? Yeah, that, or was a different one. It's one of the themes for Hot Shelter, and it's so cool. And some of the big moments in the game were honestly just mind-blowing for me. Normally, I don't follow games for stories, but when a game forces you to sit through the cutscenes, it's not always a bad thing. When I did this for Sonic Adventure, it was just like, this is kind of cool. I can follow this, even though, yeah, there are some issues with it. I can follow it. At the time, I was just like, yeah, this is cool. Sonic and Tails chasing the egg carrier at first, and then getting shot down. It was like, so close had it. It was like one of those, I was along for the ride, and I was enjoying the ride I was going on. Gamma, oh my gosh, Gamma. Holy crap, there is not a sadder ending in the Sonic series than that up to this point. And honestly, well, I mean, unless you count like Sonic 2 on Game Gear, but at the time I didn't know that existed. For me, that was pretty sad. Just seeing him walk up to Beta and then just get destroyed. But then years later, finding out, it's like, maybe it's not all that bad, because when you think about it, the Flicky that's inside of Gamma is freed. So maybe it's not the saddest thing ever. And then I might as well address this. The voices, Ryan Drummond as Sonic and Dean Bristow as Eggman are two standout performances for me, because they were just two of the most memorable voices. And also, this is where the oh no thing came from, so you got that too. Amy's signature, very stalkerish. Actually, it wasn't as stalkerish as it was in something like Heroes. Now that I think about that, it was just, she just wanted to be around Sonic. Heroes, she wanted to marry Sonic and just make sure that he was just stuck to her or something. Probably would use glue to get them stuck together if she had that access to that. Aside from that, I mean, I still don't care for Big the Cat. And Tails, holy crap, can he destroy a level just by flying? It's still fun. So, despite what people say about the game and some of the later releases of it being unpolished and stuff, I love it. It's my favorite. It will always be my favorite until something comes along and it's even greater than this in my mind. Sonic Mania came close and at one point was my favorite Sonic game. But that was mostly because of the hype of Sonic Mania. It just overwhelmed me and I was just really into it. And some of you have seen this. In fact, a lot of you are here because of my Sonic Mania videos. Maybe the majority of you are here because of my Sonic Mania videos, and that's the kind of power that game had. But this one was more of, I'm a fan of the series, and I will follow it with this. I didn't really follow it as much as I should have, but then again, it might have also been the reason why I didn't hear about Sonic 06 until it was like 2010. Oh well. At least I didn't have anybody's opinions to sway me either way. I'm kind of starting to lighten up a bit on 06, but I still have my issues with it, so. Random tangents aside, I guess what I would consider the iconic moment of the series is Super Sonic. Yes, fans were treated a lot earlier with Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But again, I didn't know about those games until after I got the Mega Collection Plus. When I saw this in Adventure, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And this was around the time I was watching Dragon Ball Z, so I didn't care. I just thought, Gold Transformation, this is the coolest thing ever. So, it was a lot of just, it was a lot of, like, first impression things that really stick with me. And the music for playing Open Your Heart. And then the orchestrated music, the orchestral music that came afterwards in the Phase 2 was even cooler. Although, Open Your Heart still sounds better. The orchestral music just made it more epic. I just really wish it was that much better of a battle like how Generations did it. It added platforming and going after chaos, and I thought that was awesome. I'm so glad that they improved on it. But for what it is, Sonic Adventure is still a game that I have no problems defending. I have no... even if somebody points out all the flaws, I'm going to say that's not going to sway my opinion on whether or not I love this game, but I will admit that it does have its issues. Even with DX... which I believe is a glitchier version of the game. Anyways, let's get a...
place is noisy.
Yeah, I agree, Knuckles. This place is a bit noisy. Let's get a calmer mood here. Even though, man, this music is really good. It's catchy. So let's do this only just so that way I can say, first off, a huge thank you to Sonic Team for actually developing and making this game and making it all possible. And that's basically why I'm saying thank you to this. I still have yet to play Adventure DX and get all of the emblems so I can unlock Metal Sonic. I'm slowly getting close to it. This save file is the closest I've ever been to it, and I want to actually see it to the end. If anything, I might stream myself stream Raising the Chow, but until then, let me know if you love Sonic Adventure as well. Let me know some of your favorite memories of the game. I know, there might have been gameplay put over this with maybe no audio, but that's just because I feel like the music here is just phenomenal, especially with this DLC. With the DLC, the first one is just a bunch of like little Christmas music, and it's really cute and everything. And this one is just like, this is beautiful. So whatever gameplay I put in front of it that's adventure related, I hope you enjoyed it. And again, let me know what you think about Sonic Adventure. If you have memories of Sonic Adventure, let me know in the comment section down below. I just want to see what people think about the game or what their memories are about the game. We can share some memories about it as well, and I'm gonna be honest, I just want to gush about Adventure even more. But I know I'm kind of running low on time, and it's inevitable that I will start becoming a rambling mess like I was just a bit earlier. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you like this video, if you like the DLC, if you like Sonic Adventure, if you just like Sonic in general, click like the video, share it around with other Sonic fans. Let's get a discussion going about how awesome Sonic Adventure is. Or maybe if you have specific moments you like from it, let's get a discussion going on that. If you like the video and you're not subscribed yet, but you want to watch more content that I produce, join the Knux Club by subscribing to the channel. Click the bell icon to get notifications for new content. And at this time, I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsors, the members of Knux Club Plus. They are Random Indolent, Kenneth Gutierrez, Mega Trafficone, and Tactical Discord. And if you want to join them, you can find out how to do so with the YouTube gaming link down below. Not only will we be helping out the channel a lot more than just, you know, the average watching it, which is not a requirement. You can just watch the video and that's more than enough. But if you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can do that. You can also share the video. But on top of getting a shout out at the end of each video and stream, you get other perks that will be listed underneath that link. So if those perks are enticing enough, feel free. If you want to find me outside of YouTube, you can find my social media links even lower than that. It's going to be in the description as well. And with that said, I hope you have a wonderful and safe day, and I'll catch you for the next Sonic video. Take care. And for those who are celebrating it, have a Merry Christmas. Everyone else, have a happy holiday. I'll see you next time.
In the night, I want to see you standing there in the night.